Most people think the Mercedes-Benz badge automatically means unmatched reliability. They see the star and assume the engineering is bulletproof. They think luxury equals no problems. But here's a truth that most reviewers gloss over, and most owners learn the hard way. A Mercedes doesn't just survive because it's premium, it survives because of how it's designed, maintained, and used in the real world. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 Mercedes-Benz models in 2026, ranked not by press hype, but by actual owner feedback, real-world reliability, and day-to-day ownership experiences. Number 10. The 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLA. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLA-Class, the brand's compact SUV designed to blend agility, style, and everyday usability. This model has a strong recommendation rate from real owners. Kelley Blue Book reports that 100% of owners recommend the 2025 GLA, and many praise its comfort and build quality as its top strengths. That 100% number might sound like marketing speak, but it comes directly from owners on kbb.com. One reviewer stated, and I quote, "Form, fit, function, and value boxes all checked." Digging deeper into owner feedback across model years, most drivers highlight spaciousness, tech, infotainment, and handling as notable positives. As a mechanic, I can say that behind the badge, the GLA's turbocharged four-cylinder and modern chassis deliver a composed ride that belies its size. I've seen them in the shop for nothing more than routine service, and that's a good sign. It's not a performance monster, but as an everyday premium SUV that doesn't break the bank on maintenance, it earns its spot. At number 9 is the Mercedes-Benz GLE, model years 2020 to 2025. The Mercedes-Benz GLE is a mid-size SUV long, touted for luxury, space, and presence. But when you listen to the owners, the story gets more complicated. According to Kelley Blue Book owner feedback for the 2025 model, about 63% of owners recommend the GLE, which is good but far from the overwhelming endorsement you see on other models. One recurring theme? Comfort and styling rate high, but value and reliability lag behind expectations with this SUV. Real-world owner stories also point to situations that don't show up on spec sheets. For instance, a 2021 GLE owner on Cars.com shared this concerning experience. Despite meticulous adherence to all scheduled maintenance, the vehicle suffered a catastrophic and complete engine failure. Timing chain jumped and resulted in catastrophic failure. That kind of feedback isn't a one-off internet rant. It's a real mechanical failure in a vehicle that was regularly serviced, and that's something any serious buyer needs to know. My mechanic perspective is that the GLE can be a fantastic driving experience. Quiet cabin, smooth ride, tech-rich interior. But that expense and complexity has to be factored into your ownership calculus. It's luxuriously competent, but reliability and long-term ownership costs are more variable than you'd expect in this class. At number 8 is the 2015 Mercedes-Benz M-Class. The 2015 Mercedes-Benz M-Class is the SUV that, for many, represents Mercedes' last great example of balanced simplicity and capability. Owner sentiment for this model is very positive. Kelley Blue Book owner feedback shows that 85% of drivers recommend the 2015 M-Class, with high marks for comfort, performance, and reliability. One 2015 ML owner said plainly, and I quote, "ML is one of my favorite cars of all time. My 2015 ML 350 is nimble, good on gas, plenty of power. I truly love driving it." This review is not too far from what I think about the model. I think it doesn't boast the newest lighting or infotainment tech, but underneath it is solidly engineered with straightforward drivetrains and chassis that don't require constant tech module resets. That's why you'll see these older MLs regularly crossing 100,000 to 150,000 miles without major breakdowns. It's a testament to simpler, robust design, and a reminder that luxury isn't just about today's sophistication, but 10-year durability. Up next at number 7 is the 2025 Mercedes-Benz G-Class. The G-Class is probably one of the most iconic SUVs in the world. Despite its high price tag and unique character, owners love this truck. Kelley Blue Book owners give the 2025 G-Class a 4.7 out of 5 overall rating, with 8% recommending it. While G-Class owners don't typically post long paragraphs of criticism, That 85% recommendation rate tells you something. Most buyers feel good about their purchase. As a mechanic, I can say this thing is heavy, powerful, and unmistakably capable. There's intricacy, yes, but there's also a solid, legendary platform that buyers want, not just tolerate. Now let's look at number 6. The 2025 Mercedes-Benz C-Class. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class elicits divided opinion. On Kelley Blue Book, only 45% of owners of the 2025 C-Class recommend the car, and many express frustration with its reliability, technology, and overall value. One owner bluntly titled their review, "Disappointing," and shared, "Glitchy infotainment, squishy brakes, lack of real buttons/switches. Adjusting anything while driving is pretty close to impossible." Another real owner review echoes some of the same concerns, pointing to persistent rattles, electronic oddities, and fit and finish issues even on a fresh 2025 C-Class. Now here's the twist. Edmunds owner summaries note both sides of the story. Some owners love the luxurious feel, smooth ride, and style, while others are constantly fighting tech glitches and quality issues. For me as a mechanic, I think the C-Class has the bones of a great small luxury sedan. Refined engines, well-balanced chassis, but the modern execution of tech and interior quality seems inconsistent. From a workshop perspective, expect that infotainment and wiring gremlins are not uncommon. That's why consumer sentiment is so polarized. Some owners just live with it, others find it frustrating. Bottom line, the C-Class can still be a pleasure to drive, but it's not the safe, uncontroversial choice it once was. Number 5. The 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLC-Class. Rounding out the first half at number 5 is the Mercedes-Benz GLC-Class. One of the brand's best-selling SUVs, owner feedback for recent GLC models shows a mixed but generally positive picture. According to Edmunds Consumer Reviews, the GLC tends to score well for ride quality, comfort, and driving experience. But some owners still list reliability and electrical systems among their complaints. While the detailed quotes for 2025 GLC owners vary, the overall sentiment that owners share can be summarized this way. Solid everyday luxury SUV, but don't expect perfection. I think the GLC lives up to its billing as a balanced package. Smooth ride, comfortable interior, and sophisticated styling. But you'll still need to be realistic. Some of the high-tech gizmos can be fussy, and that's reflected in the owner experiences. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz E-Class, model year 2025. What we've got here is what many consider the benchmark mid-size luxury sedan. This is the model that's supposed to blend comfort, tech, and performance into a daily driver that you can live with for years. But what do actual owners say? Owner reviews for recent E-Class models from trusted consumer sources show generally positive experiences with ride quality, acceleration, comfort, and handling. But they also reflect some practical downsides. Owners frequently note the tech sophistication, but also pitfalls they have encountered in daily life. On Edmunds, owners praised aspects like driving experience, interior comfort, infotainment quality, acceleration, and ride quality. But they also listed real-world issues such as engine concerns, brake and door complaints, and visibility issues. What this pattern tells us is this. For many drivers, the E-Class delivers the luxury sedan experience you expect from Mercedes, with high marks for comfort and insulation. But on the ownership side, the complexity of features sometimes translates to real frustrations in everyday use. From a technical standpoint, the E-Class powertrains are well-engineered and refined, especially the mild hybrid setups. Ride quality is excellent, and systems like adaptive cruise and lane keep assist are genuinely useful when they work seamlessly. However, the heavy tilt toward technology, capacitive touch controls, and infotainment-first design means there's more to go wrong over time than in simpler generations. And that's reflected in owner conversations. Great to live with, but not immune to quirks. Up next at number 3 is the Mercedes-Benz S-Class 2025 model. This is the halo car, the flagship, the model that's supposed to encapsulate everything the brand stands for. And on paper, it mostly does. Owners posting reviews for the 2025 and 2026 S-Class models highlight its comfort, refinement, and presence. But they're also candid about where ownership gets real. On Kelley Blue Book, where owner feedback is summarized for 2025 S-Class models, 100% of owners recommend the vehicle, and many specifically note comfort and performance as strengths. But here's what real owners actually say. Plant sensors warn without apparent reason, and shifts aren't timed very well. But besides these issues, the car is an outstanding vehicle. It's a joy to take trips in because of seat comfort, environmental control, and semi-autonomous driving. And in the same dataset, another owner writes, very, very, very disappointed. The car has remained in Mercedes service for more than a year. As a mechanic, here's the heart of it. Under the skin, the S-Class is a dream of engineering excellence. Air suspension, adaptive systems, and powertrain refinement are segment leaders when they all work together. But that same complexity is where real-world ownership can diverge dramatically from honeymoon expectations. As a technician, I tell buyers, if you want flagship luxury, you get flagship complexity. That means brilliant comfort, but also more things that can demand attention over time. And there you have it, the first 8 models in our Mercedes-Benz countdown, all the way up through the runner-up at number 2. You've heard real owner experiences, mechanical truths, and what living with these machines is really like. But now we're coming to the crunch, the ones that truly define what it means to own a Mercedes. Models number 2 and number 1 aren't just about prestige, they represent the sweetest balance of performance, reliability, daily usability, and that unmistakable Mercedes character that owners talk about in living rooms and service bays alike. In our next episode, we're diving deep into those 2 cars. We'll unpack what sets them apart from the rest of the lineup, what owners actually say about them years into ownership, the mechanical realities, the things you hope stay perfect, and the things you should watch out for. And most importantly, whether they're worth your hard-earned money in 2026. So if you've ever wondered which Mercedes is truly worth owning long-term, or which models give you the most confidence behind the wheel, you'll want to stick around for that episode. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the deep dive into the top 2. Remember to like this video and subscribe to Drive Sense Garage to help us grow.